Imagine waking up in a jail cell for a crime you didn't commit, while your own brother watches from the sidelines, knowing he did it. That was my reality. I lost everything, my job, my freedom, my dignity, all to protect his perfect image. But I didn't break. I didn't beg. Instead, I built a plan. A plan to expose him, confess him, and reclaim my life piece by piece. This isn't just a story of betrayal, it's a war for truth, fought in silence, in shadows, and in courtrooms. And when justice finally came, it didn't knock, it kicked the door in. Stay with me. I promise, the ending will leave you breathless. I remember the exact moment my life ended, or at least, the version of it I'd spent 24 years building. It was a Thursday. Sweat clung to my skin after a double shift at the steel plant. My boots were heavy with grime, my back ached like hell, and all I could think about was grabbing a hot shower and collapsing in front of the TV with leftovers and silence. Instead, I found two plainclothes detectives leaning against the hood of my old Ford Ranger, parked crooked in front of my apartment building. One was bald and wide like a bouncer. The other was tall, thin, and held a small notebook like it was a Bible. The tall one looked up as I approached. "Jacob Hayes?" "Yeah. Something wrong?" He held up a badge so fast it felt like a reflex. "Detectives Franklin and Leone. We'd like to ask you a few questions about a robbery that occurred 2 nights ago." I blinked. "Robbery? Do you mind stepping inside for a moment?" Baldy, Detective Leone, jerked his thumb toward my building. "Or we can go downtown." I should have said no. I should have asked for a lawyer. But I was innocent, right? What harm could it do? The questions started casual. Where I was Tuesday night. Did I own a black hoodie? Did I drive a black Dodge Charger? That one made me laugh. Do I look like I can afford a Charger? I drive that rust bucket out front. Detective Franklin didn't laugh. You ever borrow someone's? No. Sure? Positive. His pen scratched against the paper. Leone crossed his arms. And how about this? Franklin asked. You know a guy named Daniel Hayes? I blinked. Yeah. He's my brother. Franklin nodded like he already knew that, and this was just a formality. Was he with you on Tuesday? No, he lives across town. Haven't seen him all week. I was too tired to feel the air shifting, but it was. Franklin leaned forward. Your brother says you borrowed his hoodie that night. Says you mentioned something about needing a ride too. Odd coincidence, huh? I felt something cold settle in my stomach. I never said that. What does Daniel have to do with this? Let's cut the crap, Jake, Leone snapped. We have your fingerprints on the gear shift of the